Why exactly do wild dogs run up trees? In Africa, these fascinating animals display a surprising behavior. They often leap up onto tree trunks while urinating. This unusual act isn't just for show. It's thought to help them look bigger to other animals, making them feel more confident and assertive. Furthermore, scent marking plays a crucial role in canine communication. By urinating in high places, wild dogs can leave their scent where it's more easily detected by others, announcing their presence to potential rivals or mates. This behavior can be especially important in the wild, where territory and social hierarchy can mean the difference between survival and not. So next time you think about wild dogs, remember that their tree-climbing antics are more than just quirky behavior. They're part of a complex world of communication and social interaction that keeps them connected in their challenging habitats. Explore the breathtaking cliffs of Moher in Ireland. These majestic cliffs rise dramatically to an impressive height of 702 feet above the roaring Atlantic Ocean. Nestled on the west coast of Ireland, the cliffs of Moher stretch for about 5 miles, making them one of the most iconic natural wonders in the country. When you stand at the edge, you'll be greeted by sweeping views that seem to go on forever, with the ocean waves crashing against the rugged cliffs below. This stunning landscape is not just a feast for the eyes, it's also a haven for wildlife. Various seabirds, including puffins and razorbills, call these cliffs home, and you might catch a glimpse of them soaring through the sky or nesting in the rocky crevices. The cliffs of Moher also hold a rich history, featuring ancient fortifications and tales of legends that have shaped Irish culture. Whether you're hiking along the paths or simply soaking in the scenery, the cliffs offer an unforgettable experience that connects you with the natural beauty of Ireland. So what are you waiting for? Believe it or not, the minicar changed driving forever. This iconic vehicle, first introduced in 1959, was groundbreaking for its incredible fuel efficiency, running over 50 miles on just 2 gallons of gas. Imagine cruising through busy city streets while spending less at the pump. Its compact size wasn't just about style. This clever design made it easy to park and navigate tight spots that larger cars struggled with. As cities grew and traffic jams became part of daily life, the Mini became a symbol of affordable transportation. It quickly gained popularity among city dwellers who needed a practical yet stylish car. The fusion of innovation and functionality made the Mini a beloved choice for many, showcasing how smart engineering can transform daily commutes and create a lasting impact on car culture. Have you ever thought about how a small car could make such a big difference? Here's a wild fact about human teeth. Did you know that our teeth are covered in enamel, which is a remarkable yet non-living tissue? This strong outer layer is nearly as hard as diamonds, making it perfect for protecting our teeth from daily wear and tear. However, unlike other parts of our body that can heal and regenerate, teeth cannot repair themselves when damaged. When you get a cavity or crack, the enamel itself can't grow back. That means if you break a tooth or develop decay, you'll need to visit a dentist for treatment. The challenge lies in preventing damage in the first place, which is why good oral hygiene is so vital. Brushing twice a day, flossing, and visiting your dentist regularly can help keep your enamel strong and your smile bright. Isn't it fascinating how something so tough can also be so fragile when it comes to healing? So how can we better take care of our precious teeth? Curious about New Year's traditions in China? One of the most delicious and fun-filled customs during the Lunar New Year is the delightful practice of eating dumplings, known as jiaozi. This scrumptious dish is particularly enjoyed on New Year's Eve, where families gather to make and share these little pockets of joy. The shape of the dumplings resembles ancient Chinese gold, or silver ingots, which symbolize wealth and prosperity for the coming year. Traditionally, families might even hide a coin inside one of the dumplings, adding an extra layer of excitement. Whoever finds the coin is said to be blessed with good luck and fortune throughout the year. How's that for a tasty lottery? Dumplings come in a variety of fillings, from savory meats and vegetables to sweet options that tickle the taste buds, offering something for everyone. As families gather around the table, the act of making dumplings together fosters bonding and joy. So whether you're a dumpling enthusiast or trying them for the first time, Enjoying Jiao Zi during this festive season is a delicious way to usher in new beginnings and good fortune. Most people don't know this, but Nintendo is thriving. This beloved gaming company has built up such a massive wealth that it can actually sustain a loss of $250 million each year and still keep its operations going strong until 2052. How did it achieve this remarkable financial status? Well, it all comes down to decades of creating iconic gaming franchises like Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Pokemon. These games not only capture the hearts of players, but also generate substantial revenue through game sales, merchandise, and licensing deals. Nintendo's smart business strategies and knack for innovation have allowed it to remain relevant in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. While other companies might struggle during hard times, Nintendo's impressive bank balance gives it the flexibility to experiment with new ideas without financial fear. Isn't it fascinating to think of how a company can plan so far into the future? Let's uncover the truth about South Korea's spy hotline. In a world where security is increasingly vital, South Korea has established an emergency hotline, a 113, specifically for reporting suspected spies or espionage activities. This measure highlights the nation's serious security concerns, especially given its close geographical ties to North Korea. Citizens are encouraged to be vigilant and report any suspicious behavior, as even small observations can lead to significant discoveries. The hotline is part of a broader effort by the South Korean government to protect national interests and ensure the safety of its citizens in the face of potential threats. By empowering everyday people to participate in national security, South Korea aims to create a proactive community that can swiftly address any unusual activities. Have you ever thought about what it means to be vigilant in your own neighborhood? This might surprise you. Languages without yes or no. In Latin and Irish, the concepts of affirmation and negation don't rely on the simple words we often use in English. Instead of saying a direct yes or no, speakers use the context of a conversation to convey their agreement or disagreement. For instance, in an Irish conversation, one might simply repeat the verb of the question to indicate a positive response, like saying is in reply to someone asking if they are coming. This way of communicating highlights the richness and complexity of human language, showing that even simple concepts like agreement can be expressed in various creative ways. It also helps to deepen our understanding of how different cultures value context in speech. Isn't it fascinating how languages can differ so much in such fundamental aspects? Is it really true that one man claimed 48 murders? Yes, the chilling case of Tommy Brown reveals a dark chapter in American crime history. Convicted of 2 murders, Brown took responsibility for as many as 48 killings that occurred nationwide from 1970 to 1995. His victims were a mix of both men and women, showcasing a pattern of violence that included strangulation, stabbing, and shooting. Brown, who had a long criminal history, often hunted for the vulnerable, making his heinous acts even more disturbing. His confessions baffled law enforcement, raising questions about the accuracy of his claims and whether they were exaggerations or the grim reality of an unrepentant serial killer. Each revelation about his past only deepened the fear and intrigue surrounding him. How did one individual manage to evade capture for so long? The truth remains unsettling and compelling, reminding us of the darker sides of human nature. Bird song that shatters silence. Meet the white bellbird. This remarkable bird found in the Amazon rainforest boasts a call that can reach an astonishing 125 decibels, making it the loudest song of any bird in the world. To put this into perspective, that's louder than a chainsaw. The white bellbird uses its powerful vocalizations primarily during mating rituals. Males compete to impress females by singing at ear-piercing volumes, and they can even produce sounds that carry over considerable distances through dense foliage. Imagine standing in the lush greenery of the Amazon and suddenly being enveloped by a burst of noise that feels like it's echoing all around you. Researchers believe this extraordinary vocal ability not only plays a role in attracting mates, but also serves to establish territory among other bellbirds. So the next time you hear a loud noise in the jungle, It just might be a white bellbird showing off its incredible talent. Would you be ready for such a loud serenade? Guess what really drives the temperatures on HD 189733b? This exoplanet is a scorching marvel, with temperatures soaring beyond 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit, 930 degrees Celsius. Imagine a place so hot that even metals would vaporize. When viewed from afar, HD 189733b dazzles with a stunning sapphire blue hue, hinting at a beauty that belies its true nature. However, this planet's allure quickly fades as we learn more about it. With winds reaching speeds of up to 5,400 miles per hour, more than 7 times the speed of sound, the atmosphere is a chaotic storm of superheated gas and glass, shattering like shards in its fierce gales. This extreme environment creates conditions that are utterly hostile to life as we know it. While scientists study such worlds to understand planetary formation and evolution, HD 189733b reminds us of the incredible diversity of our universe. Some places are breathtakingly beautiful, yet utterly unlivable. Why exactly did a book predict the Titanic disaster? It's quite a tale. Before the infamous Titanic sank on its maiden voyage in 1912, a novel called Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan, was published by Morgan Robertson in 1898. This intriguing story features a massive ship named Titan, celebrated as unsinkable, while meeting a tragic fate after colliding with an iceberg. Just as Titanic did, the eerie parallels don't stop there. Robertson's Titan also lacked enough lifeboats for all its passengers, leading to disastrous consequences in icy North Atlantic waters. Although few people took Robertson's fictional tale seriously at the time, the sinking of the Titanic struck like a thunderbolt, compelling the world to confront the unsettling idea that even the most magnificent creations are vulnerable. The striking similarities ignited discussions about fate and tragedy long before the Titanic disaster occurred. This historical coincidence serves as a poignant reminder of how art can, at times, eerily mirror life in ways we struggle to understand fully. Is it really true that geese fly higher than Everest? Absolutely. The bar-headed goose is celebrated for its extraordinary migration across the Himalayas, reaching astonishing heights of up to 2,900 feet. This elevation surpasses even Mount Everest. How do they do it? These remarkable birds have developed specialized hemoglobin, which allows them to extract oxygen efficiently from the thin mountain air. This adaptation is crucial for their survival at such high altitudes, where the oxygen levels can be extremely low. In addition, their unique wing beat pattern helps them conserve energy during the long journey. Each year, bar-headed geese migrate about 1,600 kilometers between Central Asia and India, making them one of the world's highest-flying migratory birds. Picture watching these geese soaring gracefully above the rugged peaks of the Himalayas. It's a breathtaking sight that truly highlights nature's wonders. Guess what really drives virus survival in Vierusebula? Men living in the remote village of Vierusebula hold a surprising key to understanding how certain viruses can persist in human bodies. Researchers have discovered that these men can transmit an active virus through their sperm, allowing it to linger for months after they were first exposed. This is important because it opens up a whole new avenue for how sexually transmitted diseases can be spread. Unlike typical infections that vanish after a week or two, this virus can remain hidden and dangerous, posing risks to partners long after the original infection. This phenomenon raises critical questions about public health and the need for better awareness in communities affected by such viruses. Understanding how these viruses work might help in creating more effective treatments and prevention strategies. Could these findings lead to breakthroughs in virus research and public health efforts? Let's uncover the truth about ancient grasshoppers. These fascinating creatures have been hopping around our planet for an astonishing 300 million years. Grasshoppers are not just ordinary insects. They were here long before dinosaurs roamed the Earth, making their debut 70 million years earlier. Imagine a world thriving with lush greenery, but without the grasses we see today, as grass didn't appear until over 200 million years after grasshoppers first emerged. These insects are well adapted to their environments, with strong hind legs for jumping and specialized mouth parts for munching on leaves and plants. Their endurance through changing climates and ecosystems shows just how resilient and adaptable they are. Grasshoppers contribute to ecosystems by serving as food for various animals and helping in seed dispersal. So the next time you see one, remember, these little jumpers carry a rich history that spans millions of years. Can you imagine the U.S. without local food production? If the nation's food supply chain were disrupted, it would create immense challenges. The United States imports a significant portion of its food and water, making it highly reliant on global supply chains. This means that if something were to happen, like a natural disaster or political unrest in other countries, it could lead to a severe shortage at grocery stores. Picture empty shelves where fresh produce used to be. Trucking these essentials across long distances would become a logistical nightmare, with delays, increased costs, and even potential shortages of essential items. Families might find themselves faced with tough choices, prioritizing which foods to buy amidst rising prices. This scenario highlights the importance of local farms and sustainable practices. By supporting local agriculture, we help ensure a more resilient food system that can withstand global challenges. Isn't it time to think about how we can all contribute to a stable food supply? The future of our food security might depend on it. Did you know we zoom around the sun daily? Humans travel an astonishing 2.5 million kilometers every day as Earth orbits the sun. This remarkable journey is just one part of a much larger cosmic dance. While we go about our daily lives, totally unaware, our planet is spinning on its axis and racing through space at incredible speeds. In fact, Earth travels at an average velocity of about 107,000 kilometers per hour. Imagine riding your bike at that speed, only you're doing it while standing still on our planet's surface. This celestial motion results from the gravitational pull of the sun, which keeps our planet in its orbit. As we enjoy the warmth of sunlight or gaze at the stars, our whole world is continually moving through the vast universe. Isn't it fascinating to think about how insignificant our daily routines seem compared to this grand journey around the sun? Is it really true that discover the fascinating world of sumo wrestling? This traditional Japanese sport, rich in culture, has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. Sumo isn't merely two hefty athletes clashing in a ring. It's a majestic spectacle filled with rituals, ceremonies, and deep-rooted traditions. Before each match, wrestlers perform ceremonial practices, such as purifying the ring with salt and executing a unique dance known as shiko. These rituals are deeply intertwined with Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the spiritual significance behind the sport. The lineage of sumo dates back to ancient Japan, where it originally served to entertain the gods and ensure bountiful harvests. As centuries progressed, sumo evolved into the sport we recognize today, complete with a structured ranking system and unique attire, like the distinctive mawashi, a traditional belt. Wrestlers, referred to as rikishi, dedicate their lives to intense training and disciplined diets. This blend of fierce competition and a profound respect for tradition makes a sumo match an extraordinary experience. Today, sumo wrestling stands as an iconic symbol of Japanese culture, attracting fans and enthusiasts from around the globe. Hard to believe, but Hawaii almost became its own kingdom. In 1870, a daring faction of Americans proposed a bold initiative to establish the Kingdom of Hawaii, aiming for independence from the United States. Motivated by their desire for self-governance, these leaders aspired to create a nation that honored the island's rich culture and abundant resources, believing that Hawaii could flourish outside of U.S. oversight. Their vision was ambitious, but the movement encountered formidable hurdles such as local dissent and the intricate landscape of politics at the time. As the years rolled on, this dream of sovereignty faced stark realities, ultimately leading to Hawaii's annexation in 1898. This transition from a potential independent kingdom to a U.S. territory dramatically reshaped Hawaii's trajectory, weaving it into the nation's fabric and setting the stage for its later statehood in 1959. The story of Hawaii's independence movement highlights a captivating chapter in American history, filled with questions about identity, culture, and power. What unique path might Hawaii have traversed if the kingdom had been established? Did you know Hong Kong is a gold hotspot? Surprisingly, this bustling city has no gold mines of its own, yet it shines as a major hub for gold and jewelry exports. So how does this work? The magic lies in its strategic location, allowing easy access to international markets, along with tax exemptions that make it incredibly attractive to investors and businesses. Hong Kong's bustling port and efficient logistics mean that gold and jewelry can flow in and out seamlessly, making it a preferred spot for major global brands. Home to renowned names like Chow Tai Fook and Luke Fook, the city boasts an impressive jewelry manufacturing industry known for its exceptional craftsmanship. As a result, many tourists and locals alike flock to its vibrant markets and boutiques in search of stunning pieces and great deals. With international investors continuously drawn to the city's unique advantages, Hong Kong solidifies its status as a glittering beacon in the world of gold and jewelry, proving that sometimes a place doesn't need to have resources to thrive. Guess what really drives Mexico's bridge construction? Winston Churchill's influence stretches far beyond British politics, reaching as far as the construction site of a significant bridge in Mexico. During the mid-20th century, his innovative ideas and engineering foresight sparked a trend in bridge planning and execution throughout the country. Churchill's emphasis on strong infrastructure led to an increased focus on modern construction techniques, inspiring Mexican engineers to embrace bold designs. The bridge not only served as a vital transportation link, but also symbolized national progress and ambition. By combining functionality with style, these structures became iconic, reflecting the country's aspiration to modernize. As a result of this legacy, many engineers in Mexico today still look to Churchill's visionary thoughts, recognizing that effective leadership can transform landscapes. How many more projects will his vision inspire in the future? Did you know that robots can look just like us? One fascinating example is the work of Hiroshi Ishiguro, a Japanese innovator who specializes in creating incredibly lifelike robots equipped with artificial intelligence. His most notable creation, the Geminoid HI-1, is actually an exact replica of Ishiguro himself. This robot is not just a simple facsimile, it showcases remarkable attention to detail, from the texture of the skin to the subtle movements that mimic human expressions. Geminoid HI-1 can even engage in conversation, responding to questions and maintaining a lifelike demeanor. Ishiguro's work raises exciting questions about the future of robotics and how these creations might interact with us daily. Will we embrace robots that look and act like ourselves, or are there ethical boundaries we should consider? As technology continues to advance, the lines between human and robot might blur even further. Is it really true that flounders can change color? These fascinating flatfish possess a remarkable ability to change their skin color and texture, allowing them to blend perfectly with their surroundings. This clever adaptation helps flounders avoid predators, while also enabling them to ambush unsuspecting prey. The secret lies in special pigment-containing cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to create different shades and patterns. By mimicking the ocean floor, these fish can hide from both hunters and prey. Imagine a fish on the sandy bottom suddenly transforming to match the speckled stones or patches of seaweed nearby. This skill not only increases their chances of survival, but also showcases the incredible ingenuity of nature. Whether they're lurking in rocky crevices or drifting along the seabed, flounders remind us how cool and clever the underwater world can be. Did you know orangutan mothers nurse for 7 years? This surprising fact highlights the remarkable commitment these primates show to their young. Unlike many other mammals that wean their babies after a few months, orangutans typically feed their little ones for about 7 years. This extended breastfeeding period provides crucial nutrition and emotional bonding, allowing the infants to develop social skills and learn to navigate their complex rainforest habitat. As they grow, the mothers gradually introduce solid foods while still offering milk, ensuring a balanced diet rich in essential nutrients. Such a long nursing phase reflects the challenges of life in the trees, where young orangutans need time to master climbing and foraging skills while staying close to their mother's protective care. This nurturing behavior is a testament to the deep bonds between orangutan mothers and their offspring, an inspiring example of love and survival in the wild. Can you believe how fast moles dig tunnels? In just one night, a mole can create a tunnel that stretches an incredible 100 meters. This impressive feat showcases their extraordinary digging abilities. Moles are specially adapted for their underground lifestyle. Their bodies are streamlined, with powerful front limbs equipped with long claws, perfect for excavating soil. They have a unique way of moving, using their feet like shovels to push dirt aside. You might wonder why these tiny creatures invest so much energy digging. Well, these tunnels serve multiple purposes. They are living quarters, hunting grounds, and safe routes away from predators. Moles primarily feed on insects and earthworms, making their extensive networks essential for finding food. Interestingly, their tunnels also benefit the ecosystem by aerating the soil and helping with water drainage. So the next time you spot a molehill in your garden, remember the amazing underground world these little creatures create while you sleep? Is it really true that a viral video changed a life? Manuel Corrales, who is better known as Bandera Luna, experienced a dramatic shift in his fortunes after a simple video of him pouring wine made its way around the internet. Within just 24 hours, this clip garnered over 2 million views, capturing the attention of many. This unexpected success didn't just bring him fame, it opened doors to incredible opportunities across Spain. Now, Manuel works in some of the country's prestigious restaurants, showcasing his talent and passion for hospitality. But he didn't stop there. Taking his journey a step further, he established a hospitality academy where he shares his knowledge and skills with aspiring professionals. Manuel's story is a fantastic example of how social media can change lives, turning an ordinary moment into a launching pad for a flourishing career. It also reminds us of the potential that lies in the most unexpected situations. Who knows what viral moment might pop up next? Did you know that vaults are nature's cellular mysteries? These intriguing, barrel-shaped structures hide within many animal cells, but their exact role still puzzles scientists. Discovered in the 1980s, vaults are often brushed aside in textbooks, leaving us to wonder about their functions. Some researchers propose that they could be involved in transporting molecules within the cell, or even in providing a defense mechanism against viruses and toxins. The shape of vaults allows them to potentially carry other substances, making them fascinating candidates for studying drug delivery systems. Imagine these little barrels going about their business, possibly ensuring our cells stay healthy and coordinated. Despite the gaps in our knowledge, their presence in various animal cells suggests they are playing an essential, yet mysterious role in cell biology. What other secrets might vaults hold? Hard to believe, but Scarlett Johansson kissed Sandra Bullock. This unexpected moment occurred at the 2010 MTV Movie Awards, creating a buzz that fans still talk about today. Both actresses were at the peak of their fame, so their playful kiss was a delightful surprise for the audience. It wasn't just a simple peck, it was a bold move that showcased their fun-loving personalities and added a layer of excitement to the award show. Fans loved the spontaneous nature of the moment, highlighting how these two powerhouse actresses aren't just talented, but also know how to entertain. This kiss became a symbol of camaraderie among female stars in Hollywood, breaking away from the often competitive nature of the industry. It sparked conversations about friendship, support, and the importance of celebrating one another's successes. Who knew a simple kiss could leave such a lasting impact on pop culture? Is it really true that Jahangir Khan never lost a point? Yes. This incredible Pakistani squash player achieved the astonishing feat of playing 5v5 consecutive matches without losing a single point within just 5 years. Khan, who dominated the sport in the 1980s, showcased not only his technical skills, but also an unparalleled mental game that left opponents baffled. His unique ability to anticipate shots and respond with lightning-fast reflexes set a benchmark in squash that's still celebrated today. This historic record not only earned him international acclaim, but also inspired countless athletes to push their limits. Khan's reign in squash reflects the spirit of determination and excellence, reminding us that greatness often requires both physical prowess and unwavering focus. To this day, his feats resonate in the sports world, challenging future generations to strive for their own extraordinary achievements. Did you know that cardboard can be so creative? The Carton King Creativity Park in Taiwan is a spectacular place that turns an everyday material into something extraordinary. This park showcases an incredible range of structures, furniture, and decor, all crafted from cardboard. Visitors can marvel at everything from elaborate sculptures to functional seating made entirely from this versatile material. The park's interactive elements invite guests to engage with their surroundings, allowing them to explore and appreciate the design while learning about sustainability. As you stroll through the park, you'll discover how cardboard can be both durable and artistic. The creativity on display reshapes our understanding of what can be done with simple materials. Whether you're a budding artist, an architecture enthusiast, or just curious about innovation, the Carton King Creativity Park offers a unique experience that inspires visitors of all ages. Why not visit and see for yourself? Discover the Beatles' surprising final contract signing. It might surprise you to learn that the Beatles were not legally dissolved until 1974. This historical moment came when John Lennon signed the final contract while enjoying a vacation at Disney World in Florida. Imagine the iconic Beatle, surrounded by the magic of Disney, finalizing the end of an era that transformed music forever. This quirky detail adds a fun twist to the band's fascinating history, showcasing how even monumental decisions can occur in unexpected places. The Beatles had already left an indelible mark on popular culture, defined by their innovative songwriting and memorable performances. Yet the fact that their official separation took place in a theme park adds a touch of whimsy to their legacy. So the next time you think of the Beatles, remember this unusual piece of trivia. What could be more iconic than signing paperwork in the happiest place on earth? Is it really true that Vikings used onion soup for healing? Viking warriors faced many dangers, and battle wounds were a common occurrence. When a Viking sustained a gut wound, healers relied on a clever method involving a strong onion soup. This hearty soup not only provided nourishment, but also served a crucial role in medical diagnosis. After feeding the injured warrior the soup, healers would wait some time before inspecting the wound. If they detected a strong onion smell coming from the injury, it indicated that the intestines were likely perforated, which meant an unfortunate outcome was imminent. This early diagnostic technique allowed the healers to make vital decisions, whether to continue treating the injured warrior or prepare for a dignified farewell. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as onion soup could hold such significant importance in Viking medicine. Hard to believe, but what is the Taos hum? The town of Taos, New Mexico, has been captivated and perplexed by a mysterious humming sound for decades. This strange phenomenon, known as the Taos hum, is described by some residents as resembling a diesel engine or a faint rumble. Interestingly, only a small percentage of the community can hear it, leaving many puzzled. Numerous investigations have tried to uncover its source, looking into various industrial or natural causes, but no definitive answer has emerged. This mystery has sparked theories ranging from psychological factors to even extraterrestrial explanations. Locals have reported feeling anxious or unsettled due to the persistent noise, while scientists continue to explore its origins. The Taos hum remains an intriguing enigma, prompting both residents and visitors to wonder, is it a natural occurrence, a glitch in our perception, or something more extraordinary? What do you think? Can you imagine a market worth $190 billion? The global organic food market reached this impressive figure in 2022, showcasing a remarkable shift in consumer habits. More and more people are prioritizing their health and the planet by choosing pesticide-free and environmentally friendly products. This growing trend reflects an increasing awareness of how our food choices impact not only our bodies, but also the environment. As conventional farming often relies on harmful chemicals, consumers are looking for alternatives that support sustainable practices. Shoppers are now more inclined to seek out organic fruits, vegetables, grains, and other products, contributing to this booming industry. Organic farming doesn't just aim to produce food, it focuses on restoring ecosystems and promoting biodiversity. By supporting organic methods, consumers can feel better about their purchases, knowing they're contributing to a healthier planet. This change in purchasing behavior signifies a strong desire for safer, sustainable food options. Will this momentum continue, leading to even bigger growth in the organic sector? Crackers add surprise to holiday festivities every year. These colorful, tube-like decorations have found a special place on our holiday tables, often packed with paper crowns, quirky riddles, and tiny trinkets. Originating during the Victorian era in England, crackers began as a fun way to enliven Christmas celebrations. They were initially filled with sweets and gifts, but the modern twist includes entertaining novelties and jokes that spark laughter and joy among family and friends. The excitement builds as everyone gathers around, pulling the crackers apart to reveal their treasures. Wearing the paper crowns, guests join in sharing the jokes, creating memorable moments that light up the holiday spirit. So next time you crack one open, remember that it's not just a tradition, it's a celebration of fun and connection that has lasted through the ages. Believe it or not, a serial killer was on TV. In the 1970s, Rodney Alcala, known for his gruesome crimes, became an unlikely contestant on the dating game show, The Dating Game. This bizarre piece of television history unfolded in 1978 when Alcala charmed the audience with his good looks and confident demeanor. He caught the attention of a bachelorette named Cheryl Bradshaw, who initially chose him for a date. However, after a chilling conversation, she had a gut feeling that led her to cancel their meeting. This proved to be a wise decision, as Alcala had already been convicted of child molestation just before his appearance on the show and had a history of violent behavior. While he presented himself as a charming bachelor seeking love, he was actually a dangerous criminal responsible for multiple murders. Alcala's chilling story serves as a haunting reminder that appearances can be incredibly deceiving. What would you do if you discovered a contestant's dark secrets on a dating show? Why exactly does Monsanto inspire so much wonder? This enchanting town in Portugal is truly one of a kind, renowned for its remarkable homes tucked within massive granite boulders. Imagine walking through streets where the natural landscape seamlessly merges with human creativity. The granite rocks, which tower over the quaint houses, create a striking backdrop that captures the imagination of visitors and locals alike. Many of the homes uniquely blend into their rocky surroundings, showcasing the innovative spirit of the town's residents. This artistic approach not only enhances the beauty of Monsanto, but also highlights a deep respect for nature. As you stroll through its narrow alleys, you'll discover charming nooks, colorful flower pots, and breathtaking views that make you feel as if you've stepped into a fairy tale. Captivating both nature lovers and architecture enthusiasts, Monsanto invites you to explore its unique charm. Could there be a more perfect place to witness the harmony between earth and art? What if I told you we may have billions of neighbors? Scientists estimate there could be around 6 billion Earth-like planets in our galaxy, the Milky Way. That's an astonishing number, isn't it? When astronomers look up at the night sky, they see stars, but many of those stars could host planets similar to our own. These Earth-like planets are located in what's known as the habitable zone, where conditions might be just right for liquid water to exist. The search for these planets is fueled by powerful telescopes and advances in technology, like the Kepler Space Telescope, which has already discovered thousands of exoplanets. Imagine the possibility of life beyond Earth. Exploring and understanding these distant worlds could answer profound questions about our existence. Are we alone in the universe or part of a rich tapestry of life? The potential is mind-boggling. Here's a wild fact about asparagus for you. Did you know that this green veggie packs some surprising chemistry? Asparagus contains a unique compound called asparagusic acid. When you eat asparagus, your body breaks down this acid, transforming it into several sulfur-containing chemicals. This process is what gives some people that distinctive, strong odor in their urine after eating asparagus. Not everyone can smell it, though. It's a bit of a genetic mystery. Some people have the right genes to detect this stinky scent while others do not, sparking fascinating conversations about human biology. So the next time you're enjoying a delicious serving of asparagus, remember that it's not just a healthy choice, but also a quirky one with intriguing science behind it. Who knew such a simple vegetable could create such a buzz or rather, a scent. Why exactly does Ana Obregón's choice shock Spain? Recently, the beloved TV actress made headlines by having a granddaughter through surrogacy, utilizing the sperm of her late son. This surprising news has sent shockwaves through the nation, especially since surrogacy is illegal in Spain. Although her intention was likely to honor her son's legacy and maintain a connection to him, this action has reignited intense discussions about the ethics and legality of surrogacy in the country. Many people are divided on whether such practices should be allowed, raising questions about familial bonds, reproductive rights, and societal norms. While some view her choice as a heartbreaking way to keep her family close, others argue it could lead to exploitation and moral dilemmas. The media, politicians, and the public are now grappling with complex questions about love, loss, and what it means to build a family today. Can you believe a new year brings fresh traditions? As we usher in January, many cultures around the world celebrate the arrival of a new year with unique customs and vibrant festivities. For instance, in Spain, locals eat 12 grapes at midnight, one for each chime of the clock, to ensure good luck in the coming year. Meanwhile, in Japan, families might visit a shrine during the first days of January to pray for health and happiness. These traditions aren't just about fun, they symbolize hope and renewal. The excitement of turning the page on the calendar creates a sense of community, sparking conversations about goals and aspirations. Schools and local organizations often launch new initiatives to promote learning and growth, reflecting the spirit of this fresh start. What new adventures and resolutions are on your list this year? Embracing these customs helps connect us to our history and roots, while inspiring us to look forward in excitement. With each new year, we not only celebrate time, but also the shared experiences that bring us together. Here's something incredible about manatees. These gentle giants possess a fascinating blinking mechanism that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When manatees close their eyes, their eyelids rotate much like a camera lens, creating a smooth, unique eye action that could easily make any filmmaker jealous. This remarkable adaptation not only helps protect their eyes from debris and water, but also allows them to maintain a clear view of their surroundings. Living in warm coastal waters, manatees often encounter various obstacles, and their special eyelid movement can enhance their underwater visibility. Imagine gliding through the ocean while your eyes effortlessly adjust to the environment around you. By studying manatees, scientists can learn not just about their biology, but also about potential inspirations for technology, such as improving camera designs to mimic this natural feature. Isn't nature amazing? Can you believe most people dream in color? It's astonishing to think that around 90% of people experience their dreams in vibrant hues, while just a small 10% dream in black and white. This colorful dreaming phenomenon has fascinated researchers and psychologists for years. Typically, when we dive into dreams, our minds conjure up everything from lush green landscapes to brilliant blue skies. Researchers suggest that this colorful dreaming could be tied to our exposure to color in daily life, especially with the prevalence of color television and media. Interestingly, many older adults often report dreaming in black and white, which may reflect how their visual experiences in earlier decades were less colorful. Factors like age, culture, and even the media we consume can shape our dream experiences. So the next time you drift off to sleep, notice the colors that fill your dreams. Are they as vivid as your waking life, or do they lean towards the grayscale? Is it really true that ice cream dreams started with $5? It might sound unbelievable, but that's how Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield kicked off their ice cream adventure. After taking a $5 ice cream making course at Penn State, this duo turned a simple lesson into a beloved brand, Ben & Jerry's. Their passion for making delicious, unique flavors led them to create ice creams that stand out in a crowded market. From classic chocolate fudge brownie to the delightful cherry Garcia, these flavors are just the tip of the iceberg. Their quirky approach, combined with a commitment to social causes, made Ben & Jerry's more than just a dessert, it became a cultural icon. This story shows how a small investment in learning can lead to big dreams. So what will your $5 idea be? You never know where it might take you. Here's a wild fact about Olympic medals. Did you know that Olympians often bite their medals during award ceremonies? This quirky tradition dates back to ancient times when merchants would bite coins to check if they were real gold or just a cheap imitation. So when athletes take a bite out of their shiny medals, they're continuing a ritual that reveals their excitement and pride. Today's Olympic medals are mostly made of silver and only have a thin layer of gold coating them. In fact, the last fully gold medals were given out in 1904. Nowadays, they symbolize more than just victory. They represent years of dedication, hard work, and unyielding passion for sport. The bite may be just a fun gesture, but it captures the spirit of the Olympics perfectly. So next time you see an athlete celebrating, remember there's more to that shiny medal than meets the eye. Unlocking the internet's language puzzle. Which rules? English holds a powerful position, dominating about 25.9% of all online content. This fascinating statistic reveals just how influential the language has become in our digital world. Following English, Chinese ranks second with 19.4%, while Spanish comes in third at 8%. The prevalence of English on the internet can be traced back to the early days of web development, where many of the first websites were created in English. This trend continues to shape how information is shared globally, making English crucial for communication, business, and culture online. However, the rise of Chinese highlights the growing importance of other languages as internet access expands in countries like China. As more people connect online, we might see a shift in this language landscape. Will other languages ever catch up to English, or is it destined to remain the top choice? The internet has opened doors for various languages, but it also raises questions about accessibility and inclusion in our increasingly interconnected world. Hard to believe, but Jack Black learned a guitar late. Before becoming the rock star and actor we know today, Jack Black didn't pick up the guitar until he was 23 years old. Can you imagine? At that time, he turned to his friend Kyle Gass for help. In a unique twist of fate, Kyle agreed to teach Jack in exchange for meals from the fast food chain, Jack in the Box. This arrangement not only made for solid guitar lessons, but also created a powerful friendship that blossomed into the hilarious rock duo, Tenacious D. They combined their love for music with comedy, capturing the hearts of fans everywhere. Black's late start didn't hold him back. Instead, it makes his journey inspiring. It shows that it's never too late to learn something new or pursue your dreams. What would you learn if you had the chance? Why exactly does the motorized ice cream cone exist? This quirky invention, designed to spin your ice cream for you, raises some eyebrows. Intended to elevate the experience of enjoying a cone, it ironically makes a simple pleasure unnecessarily complicated. Instead of just licking your favorite flavor, you now have to deal with batteries and the potential for extra waste once the gadget is done. While the concept is amusing, it serves as a reminder that sometimes technology can over-engineer what should be a straightforward joy. The motorized cone highlights a curious trend in innovation, where ideas may fix problems that hardly existed in the first place. Ice cream, a treat enjoyed for its simplicity, shouldn't require a manual or batteries to savor. As fun as it sounds, isn't it better to just enjoy ice cream the old-fashioned way? Let's uncover the truth about trees and oxygen. Did you know it takes 7 to 8 trees to produce enough oxygen for one person to breathe for a whole year? That's right. Trees play a vital role in our ecosystem by converting carbon dioxide into the oxygen we need. Through a process called photosynthesis, they absorb CO2 and release O2 into the air, which is crucial for all aerobic life, including humans. The more trees we have, the cleaner our air becomes. Think about this. One average-sized tree can produce enough oxygen for about 2 people. That's why preserving forests and planting new trees is so important, especially as urban areas grow and deforestation continues. Every tree counts. So next time you see a tree, remember it's not just a pretty sight, it's a powerful oxygen factory helping to sustain life on our planet. How many trees are around you right now? Discover the wild world of two-headed snakes. Some snakes can be born with 2 heads due to a genetic mutation, a fascinating twist in nature that creates a unique sibling rivalry right inside their own bodies. This condition, known as bicephaly, can occur in several snake species, including the common garden snake. Imagine having two heads that have minds of their own, each fighting for control. When they encounter food, it can lead to a standoff, as both heads might try to grab the same meal simultaneously. This competition often makes survival a challenge, as one head can inadvertently hinder the other. While two-headed snakes are rare and usually don't survive long in the wild, their peculiar behavior captivates the attention of scientists and reptile enthusiasts alike. So next time you think of snakes, remember there are some truly extraordinary examples out there, and they can be quite the handful. Did you know medieval castles had smart designs? During the Middle Ages, spiral staircases were ingeniously crafted to run clockwise, which played a crucial role in defense during attacks. Knights who were predominantly right-handed found it much easier to maneuver their swords while ascending these stairs. This design created a significant advantage when facing intruders descending from above, as the intruder would be forced to use their sword with their weaker hand. The curved walls of the staircases also made it difficult for attackers to gain momentum, allowing defenders to push them back more effectively. It's fascinating how architectural choices like this not only shape the look of castles but also improve their functionality in battles. These clever features reveal the strategic thinking of the time, highlighting how each element of a medieval castle was designed with combat in mind. So next time you see a spiral staircase, think about the history and ingenuity behind its design. Most people don't know this, but writing boosts memory. Studies show that writing things down can help improve your memory retention more effectively than typing. This happens because when you write by hand, you're engaging your brain in a unique way. The physical act of forming letters and words means your brain is more actively involved in the process. As you write, you're not just recording information, you're also processing and organizing it. This deeper engagement can help you understand and remember the material better. Typing may be faster, but it often turns into a mindless task where you don't truly absorb what you're documenting. So if you're cramming for an exam or trying to remember important ideas for work, consider grabbing a pen and paper. Not only will you be more likely to remember the information, but you might also find that it's a more enjoyable way to learn. Ever seen a giant fork in a lake? This remarkable sight can be found in Switzerland, where a 26-foot fork gracefully juts out of Lake Geneva. It's not just any ordinary fork. This quirky landmark is believed to symbolize the nearby Alimentarium, a unique food museum celebrating the art and science of food. People visiting the scenic shores of Lake Geneva often stop to snap photos with this oversized utensil, creating a delightful blend of nature and culinary culture. But why a fork? Many wonder if it represents the joy of eating or perhaps serves a whimsical purpose in attracting visitors. While some jokes suggest it's there to catch food for the museum, the fork truly embodies Switzerland's playful and creative spirit. As you stroll along the lake, you can't help but appreciate how this unexpected monument invites us to think about the importance of food in our lives. What other unusual landmarks could be waiting for us to discover? What if I told you age differences can spark controversy? The relationship between Melania Trump and Donald Trump has been under the microscope, partly because of their significant 24-year age gap. Critics often debate how such a difference impacts their partnership and public perception. Melania, born in Slovenia, met Donald Trump at a fashion event in New York City in 1998, and their whirlwind romance led to marriage in 2005. While some people view their age difference as a barrier, others argue it's just a number and focus on their shared interests and mutual support. For instance, Melania often stands by Donald during his political campaigns, showcasing a united front that raises questions about how personal dynamics play out in the public eye. This relationship highlights how society views age gaps, sparking discussions about love, compatibility, and what truly keeps a couple together against the odds. Does the age gap matter, or is the bond between them what truly counts? Guess what really drives America's credit card obsession? In the United States, there are roughly 2 credit cards for every person, which means about 660 million credit cards float around for a population of approximately 330 million. Many people own several credit cards to take advantage of enticing rewards and cashback offers that can help save money on everyday purchases. With this financial flexibility, however, comes a responsibility. While credit cards can ease the burden of expenses during tough times, their convenience often leads to rising levels of debt. Individuals might find themselves tempted to overspend, forgetting the importance of timely payments and budgeting. It's crucial for cardholders to keep a close eye on their spending, ensuring they don't fall into debt traps while trying to earn those rewards. So how can you enjoy the perks of credit without the pitfalls? Ever thought about why newborn rays resemble burritos? When you look at a bat ray or a stingray right after it's born, you might think it looks like a little bundle of joy wrapped tightly in its own fins. This clever survival trick is designed to keep these vulnerable creatures safe from predators as they make their way into the big, wide ocean. Immediately after birth, they stay snug and hidden, providing them with a valuable shield against hungry fish and other threats lurking around. Once they gain enough strength to swim, they break free from this protective wrap and venture into the open waters. This fascinating adaptation not only highlights the incredible ways nature works to ensure survival, but also illustrates the importance of safe havens during critical life stages for sea animals. So next time you think about the ocean's tiny inhabitants, remember how essential their beginnings are for life in the water. Did you know the ocean's sunfish can weigh 2 tons? This fascinating giant holds the title of one of the heaviest fish in our oceans, reaching up to an incredible length of over 3 meters. Known scientifically as mola mola, the ocean sunfish stands out not just for its size and weight, but also for its reproductive prowess. These remarkable creatures can produce up to 300 million eggs in a single spawning event, making them the most prolific vertebrate on the planet. Imagine this. Despite such an astounding number of offspring, young sunfish start their lives at a mere fingertip size. This surprising growth journey highlights the ocean sunfish's unique biology and the challenges they face in the vast marine environment. Unfortunately, due to overfishing and habitat loss, these gentle giants are at risk. Learning about the ocean sunfish opens our eyes to the intricate relationships in marine ecosystems, reminding us why it's so important to protect our oceans and their amazing inhabitants for future generations. Hard to believe, but the first Native Americans spoke English. In 1620, as the Pilgrims settled at Plymouth Colony, they were met by a remarkable figure named Samoset. Samoset, a member of the Abenaki tribe, made history by greeting the newcomers in English, a language he had learned from earlier explorers and traders. Imagine the surprise of the Pilgrims when they faced a Native American who could communicate with them in their own language. Samoset's unexpected greeting opened the door to conversations that would shape the future of the colony. He introduced the Pilgrims to Squanto, another indigenous individual who would become crucial in helping them survive their first harsh winter. Thanks to these interactions, the Pilgrims learned essential skills such as planting corn and fishing, which were vital for their survival. This early moment of connection highlights the complex relationships between the indigenous peoples and European settlers, an important chapter in American history that still resonates today. What might have happened if they hadn't been able to communicate? Could you imagine bones growing in place of muscles? Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, or FOP, is a rare genetic disease that leads to a bizarre condition where the body's soft tissues, like muscles and tendons, gradually transform into bone. This process can be likened to an unfortunate and relentless process of turning the body into a rigid sculpture, making movement increasingly difficult for those affected. Imagine living with a body that becomes imprisoned by its own growth. The mutation responsible for FOP is found in a gene called ACVR1, and it disrupts the normal functioning of bone growth. Normally, our bodies have a remarkable ability to heal and regenerate. But in people with FOP, even minor injuries can trigger the formation of extra bone in the wrong places. As a result, activities we take for granted, such as stretching or bending, can become nearly impossible over time. With only a few hundred cases diagnosed worldwide, researchers are racing to find a cure, studying how these transformations occur, and exploring potential treatments. The challenge of this condition raises important questions about genetics, the body's mechanisms, and our understanding of human biology. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Antarctica has no snakes. This icy continent is so cold that snakes and many reptiles simply cannot survive there. While most regions on Earth have a variety of these cold-blooded creatures, Antarctica's harsh temperatures create a unique environment where only the toughest animals thrive. Instead of snakes, you'll find fascinating wildlife like penguins waddling about on the ice and seals basking in the frigid waters. These creatures have adapted brilliantly to the extreme cold, relying on layers of blubber and special behaviors to stay warm. The penguins, for instance, huddle together in large groups to share body heat during the chilling winter months. This remarkable ability to withstand freezing temperatures makes Antarctica a true sanctuary for cold-loving animals, highlighting the incredible adaptations found in nature. Isn't it amazing how life can flourish even in the most extreme conditions? Did you know that 12% of the world is affected? This surprising statistic refers to the visual impact of pollution in China, a country grappling with severe air quality issues. Despite its rapid economic growth, which has significantly improved living standards, many citizens face health risks due to subpar air. The gray, hazy skies serve as a daily reminder of the pollution problems stemming from industrial emissions and vehicle exhausts. In cities like Beijing, the air can feel thick and oppressive, prompting residents to wear masks and rely on air purifiers at home. This visual impact not only influences health, but also shapes public perception and behaviors. Many people are now advocating for greener energy solutions and stricter regulations on emissions to combat this dire situation. The effects are not just local, they resonate globally, affecting climate change and sparking discussions about pollution control everywhere. How can we collectively tackle this issue? Guess what black oxygen reveals about our planet? Scientists have recently uncovered an amazing phenomenon known as black oxygen, which is produced by rocks found on the ocean floor. This exciting discovery challenges the idea that oxygen comes only from photosynthesis by living organisms like plants and algae. Instead, it shows that geological processes can create oxygen without needing sunlight. Imagine the implications of this finding. It opens new doors to understanding Earth's oxygen supply and emphasizes the significance of our environment in shaping life. Black oxygen suggests there may be hidden processes at work beneath the waves that we haven't fully explored yet. As scientists dig deeper into this topic, they may refine our comprehension of not just oxygen production, but also how life might exist in extreme, dark environments. This discovery could even reshape our search for life on other planets, where sunlight is scarce. Can you believe that rocks might be contributing to the air we breathe? Did you know Chuck E. Cheese has a full name? His complete name is Charles Entertainment Cheese, which is both amusing and fitting for this beloved character. Chuck E. Cheese was created in 1977 as part of a family entertainment center that combined arcade games, pizza, and live shows. This mouse mascot quickly became a symbol of fun for kids and a nostalgic figure for adults. With his signature red hat and vibrant personality, Chuck E. waves to guests and encourages laughter and play. The establishment also features animatronic characters performing lively music shows, which adds to the excitement. Parents often celebrate birthdays there, making lasting memories. The quirky name Charles Entertainment Cheese reflects the lighthearted spirit of the brand and has become a fun trivia tidbit for fans everywhere. Next time you enjoy pizza there, remember this charming little fact about your favorite mouse. What if I told you Jeff Bezos had a finance career? Before becoming the head of Amazon in 1994, Bezos was a high-flying senior vice president at D.E. Shaw & Co., a prominent investment firm on Wall Street. At D.E. Shaw, he was part of an innovative team that used complex algorithms for financial trading. This cutting-edge approach to finance fascinated him and laid the groundwork for his future in technology and commerce. During his time there, Bezos honed his analytical skills and developed a keen understanding of market dynamics, which eventually influenced his vision for Amazon. By combining his financial expertise with a passion for technology, he was able to revolutionize how people shop online. Who would have guessed that a Wall Street career would lead to one of the world's most famous online marketplaces? Is it really true about Romania's wooden churches? Nestled in the picturesque region of Maramuresh, Romania, you'll discover some of the most remarkable wooden churches in Transylvania, dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries. These stunning structures showcase the incredible skill of Romanian carpenters, featuring soaring pinnacles that reach toward the sky. Each church is adorned with traditional paintings that tell stories from the Bible, reflecting the deep cultural roots of the area. The intricate designs and detailed craftsmanship are not just beautiful, they represent centuries of history and devotion. As you walk through the town, you'll feel a sense of connection to the past, with each wooden beam and carved ornament speaking to the talents of those who built them. Visitors often marvel at how these churches have withstood the test of time, remaining strong despite the harsh Romanian winters. If you ever find yourself in Maramuresh, taking the time to explore these architectural wonders is truly a must. So what makes these wooden churches so special? Is it really true that pennies favor tails? You might be surprised to learn that if you spin a US Lincoln penny on a table, it settles on tails an astonishing 80% of the time. This quirky phenomenon comes from the design of the penny itself. When the coin is manufactured, the weight distribution is not uniform. The side with Lincoln's head is slightly heavier than the tail side. As the coin spins, gravity plays a crucial role, working to bring the heavier side down first. This fascinating blend of physics and chance creates a situation where, over numerous spins, you'll see tails land far more often than heads. While this doesn't mean every individual spin will end in tails, you can bet that the odds are stacked in its favor. Next time you're at a board game or flipping a coin for a decision, consider using a penny and observe the results yourself. Will you be the one to test this fun fact with friends? Did you know that Dolly the sheep changed science forever? Dolly was not just any sheep, she made history as the first mammal cloned from a single adult cell. Born in 1996 at the Roslin Institute in Scotland, her creation was revolutionary and opened new doors in genetics. Scientists used a method called somatic cell nuclear transfer, where they took a cell from an adult sheep's udder and fused it with an egg cell that had its nucleus removed. The blend led to Dolly, who was named after the country singer Dolly Parton, because the cell came from a mammary gland. This remarkable experiment sparked excitement and debate in the scientific community about cloning and its possibilities, including potential advancements in medicine. Since then, Dolly has become a symbol of progress and ethical discussions in biotechnology. What do you think cloning means for the future of science? Guess what really drives our ocean critters? Echinoderms like sea urchins and sand dollars are fascinating because their bodies are technically classified as heads. This unusual classification stems from their unique anatomical structure. Unlike many animals that have distinct body segments, echinoderms feature a central disc with arms radiating outward, which can make their bodies look quite different from what we're used to. For instance, while sand dollars have a flat, round shape, sea urchins are spiny and globular. Their skeleton, called an endoskeleton, is made of calcareous plates, giving them both protection and a remarkable structure. Echinoderms also have a remarkable capability to regenerate lost arms or spines, adding to their intriguing nature. By understanding their unique body structure and classification, we gain insight into the diverse adaptations that have allowed these sea dwellers to thrive in various marine environments. How cool is that? This might surprise you. Dopamine affects your politics. Research shows that dopamine levels in our brains can actually influence our political beliefs. People with higher levels of dopamine are more likely to lean towards liberal ideologies, while those with lower levels often find themselves favoring conservative views. This fascinating connection suggests that our biology may play a significant role in shaping how we think about social issues and policies. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, is linked to feelings of pleasure and reward. It helps regulate moods and motivates us to take action. So when we consider political preferences, it's intriguing to think that some of our most deeply held beliefs might have roots in our brain chemistry. As we explore this connection further, could it change the way we understand our own political identities? Hard to believe, but capuchin monkeys wash with urine. These clever primates have a unique grooming habit called urine washing, where they apply their own urine to their bodies, especially on their hands and feet. This surprising behavior may seem bizarre to us, but it serves important social and practical purposes. By spreading their scent, capuchins can communicate their presence to other monkeys in their group, helping to establish social bonds and territory. Imagine using your own scent to mark your place in the world. Moreover, the urine might help maintain their hygiene, as it can deter parasites. Watching these intelligent creatures in action reveals not only their adaptability, but also the complexity of their social interactions. So the next time you see a capuchin monkey, remember that their grooming rituals are more than just quirky habits. They play a key role in their lifestyle and community. Isn't nature fascinating? Shocking truth about young Tyrannosaurus rexes. Contrary to what many people picture, young T-Rexes didn't sport just tough, scaly skin. Instead, these fierce little dinosaurs likely had a fluffy layer of downy feathers to keep them warm as they grew. When T-Rex was just a young dinosaur, this furry covering helped them adapt to their environment and maintain body heat. Much like how modern birds use their feathers today, it's fascinating to think about how, as they matured and became larger creatures, they gradually shed these feathers in favor of maintaining a more massive, scaly look. Imagine a baby T-Rex, all cuddly and warm, as it roamed its prehistoric surroundings. This transition from feathers to scales illustrates the incredible evolution of dinosaurs, showing how they adapted over time to thrive on Earth. Isn't it amazing to consider how these giant creatures started out looking so different? Ever thought about why Delaware is the first state? It all traces back to December 7, 1787, when Delaware became the first colony to ratify the United States Constitution. This bold move highlighted the state's pivotal role in shaping the nation. The leaders of Delaware, particularly the remarkable Caesar Rodney, were instrumental not only in ratifying the Constitution, but also in signing the Declaration of Independence. Rodney's courage is legendary. He rode through a stormy night to cast his vote for independence when every moment counted. By taking this decisive step, Delaware set a precedent that encouraged other states to join in, paving the way for a unified country. Today, Delaware proudly celebrates its heritage as the first state, reminding us of its vital contributions during a transformative time in American history. Isn't it fascinating how one small state played such a big part in the story of our nation? Can you believe Beyoncé's Grammy Night achievement? In a stunning display of talent and hard work, Beyoncé made history as the first woman to win 6 Grammy Awards in a single night. This incredible feat took place during the 2010 Grammy Awards, where she captivated audiences with her powerful performances and undeniable charisma. Winning these prestigious awards not only highlighted her prowess as a singer and songwriter, but also solidified her status as a major force in the music industry. The categories she won included Record of the Year and Song of the Year, showcasing her versatility across different musical styles. Beyoncé's groundbreaking success opened doors for more female artists and challenged the norms of the music world. Her accolades that night were not just personal triumphs, they symbolized a shift towards recognizing the contributions of women in a predominantly male-driven industry. With her influence spreading beyond music, Beyoncé continues to inspire countless artists worldwide. Who knows what she will accomplish next? Why exactly does echolocation amaze us so much? Ben Underwood, who lost his sight to cancer at just 3 years old, developed an extraordinary ability that many of us can only dream of. By clicking his tongue and listening to the echoes that bounce back, he learned to navigate the world around him with remarkable precision. This unique skill, known as echolocation, allowed Ben to accomplish everyday activities that most people take for granted, like biking through the neighborhood and even playing basketball with friends. Imagine being able to see your environment by simply listening to the subtle sounds made by your surroundings. Ben's journey not only showcased his incredible resilience, but also inspired scientists and doctors to explore the potential of the human brain's adaptability. His story raises fascinating questions about perception and the ways we understand the world when one of our senses is lost. How can we push the boundaries of our own abilities? What if sharks could blink like us? Sharks are unique among fish because they can blink with both eyes, thanks to a special protective layer known as the nictitating membrane. This translucent eyelid swoops across their eyes during hunting or attacks, acting like a shield to prevent injury. Unlike most fish that primarily rely on their eyesight, sharks have a different approach to finding their meals. They use electroreceptors to detect the electric field generated by their prey, which gives them an impressive edge. Imagine stalking your dinner while simultaneously protecting your eyes. The ability to blink adds an interesting twist to their hunting strategy, showcasing how evolution fine-tunes these apex predators for survival. This adaptation not only enhances their hunting skills, but also demonstrates the intricate ways nature crafts solutions to challenges. Next time you think about sharks, remember they're not just fierce predators. They are equipped with fascinating features that allow them to thrive in their underwater world. Prepare to be amazed by a walking fish. This incredible Australian fish has evolved in a surprising way, trading and swimming for a unique form of travel. Known as the cowboy of the ocean, this fascinating creature has developed modified fins that resemble legs, allowing it to stroll along the seabed. Instead of gliding through the water, this fish patrols its underwater habitat, exploring crevices and hunting for food in a manner similar to land-based animals. This adaptation is not just quirky, it helps the fish evade predators and navigate its environment more effectively. Living in shallow coastal waters, this fish has truly redefined what it means to live in the ocean. Its unusual method of movement opens up a whole new way of thinking about marine life and adaptation. Can you imagine what other secrets the ocean might hold with creatures that defy our traditional understanding of aquatic life? Fireworks bowls light up celebrations across Spain and Latin America. These vibrant bowl-shaped structures are a staple at many traditional festivals, capturing the excitement of the crowd. Made from materials like metal or reed, these bowls are packed with pyrotechnic wonders that explode into dazzling displays of color and sound, turning the night sky into a canvas of light. The origins of fireworks bowls can be traced back to ancient times when communities sought ways to celebrate significant events, from religious holidays to local fiestas. Today, they're often used in festivities such as La Tomatina and Las Fallas, drawing thousands of revelers eager to witness the spectacle. As the bowls ignite, the booming sounds and bursts of light create an electrifying atmosphere, bringing people together in jubilation. So the next time you find yourself at a lively festival in Spain or Latin America, keep an eye out for these beautiful fireworks bowls. They're not just decorations, but a mesmerizing tradition that lights up the hearts of everyone involved. Shocking truth about white tigers and their health issues. Despite their striking beauty, white tigers are not classified as an endangered species, which might surprise you. These magnificent animals have a unique coat color resulting from a genetic mutation, specifically a double recessive trait. However, this mutation is often exploited through inbreeding, a practice that raises serious ethical concerns. Inbreeding can lead to a host of health issues, including weakened immune systems and physical deformities. While some people view white tigers as rare and exotic, the truth is that breeding them doesn't contribute to species conservation. It's primarily for profit. Their presence in zoos and entertainment venues often overshadows the plight of truly endangered tiger subspecies, like the Bengal or Sumatran tiger. So next time you see a white tiger, remember the hidden costs behind their beauty and the importance of preserving the biodiversity of wild animals instead. Did you know the Hemsworth brothers are Hollywood stars? This Australian family has taken the entertainment world by storm, becoming a household name around the globe. Chris, Liam, and Luke Hemsworth are not just brothers. They are accomplished actors bringing diverse talents to the screen. Chris, known for his role as Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has wowed audiences with his heroic charm and physical prowess. Liam, on the other hand, gained fame through his performance in the Hunger Games series, showcasing his ability to capture emotion and tension. Luke, although less known, has made his mark with notable appearances in TV shows and films. Growing up in a small town in Australia, the brothers always had a passion for acting, often performing in school plays and local theaters. Their journey to success isn't just about talent, it's about hard work, determination, and supporting each other along the way. As the Hemsworths continue to star in blockbuster films and television series, they inspire fans to pursue their dreams in the competitive world of entertainment. What if I told you about the Irish potato famine? During this tragic period in history, specifically in 1847, Ireland faced unimaginable suffering as approximately 400,000 people died from starvation and diseases linked to the potato blight. Meanwhile, an astonishing 4,000 ships were busy transporting food from Ireland to England and Scotland. It's hard to believe that amidst such desperation, a Native American tribe empathized with the plight of the Irish and sent $710 to offer support. This act of kindness highlights the interconnectedness of human experiences, even across vast distances. While the famine devastated communities, it also prompted acts of compassion. The disconnect between the food leaving the country and the hunger at home raises powerful questions about society's responsibility to care for its citizens. How did a land so rich in resources experience such suffering? And what can we learn from this moment in history? This might surprise you, the origin of the term nerd. The term nerd was first popularized by Dr. Seuss in his whimsical 1950 book, If I Ran the Zoo. In this story, the term described an odd character, but it took on a life of its own as it spread through popular culture. Over the decades, the meaning of nerd shifted significantly. No longer just a term for quirky characters, it evolved into a badge of honor for those deeply passionate about intellectual or technical subjects, from computer programming to science fiction. This transformation highlights how children's literature, often lighthearted and imaginative, can have a lasting impact on language and our perceptions of different personalities. Today, being a nerd is celebrated in various communities, showcasing creativity and enthusiasm in fields once thought of as obscure. Whether you love discussing the latest tech innovations or diving deep into the realms of fantasy literature, embracing the nerd label can foster connections and inspire others to pursue their interests. How did a word from Dr. Seuss change our view on passions? What if I told you England's biggest landowners? In England, the land ownership landscape is quite fascinating, with some of the largest landowners being the Queen, the Church of England, and Trinity College, Cambridge. These historic institutions hold vast amounts of land, a legacy built over centuries. The monarchy, for instance, has accumulated extensive estates that include beautiful parks and country homes, showcasing the royal family's long-standing ties to the land. Meanwhile, the Church of England owns considerable properties, reflecting its historical influence in society. Add to this the academic prestige of Trinity College, Cambridge, which has also amassed substantial land and resources to support education and research. This impressive land accumulation not only shapes England's physical landscape, but also plays a crucial role in its economy. The way these entities came to control such vast tracts of land underlines the deep connections between monarchy, religion, and education, illustrating their enduring impact on the country. So the next time you find yourself in England, consider the weight of history behind the land around you. Could our brain really be the same for 40,000 years? It's fascinating to think that the human brain, despite enormous changes in culture and technology, has stayed nearly the same for millennia. Anatomically speaking, a Homo sapiens from 40,000 years ago could easily navigate our modern world, from using smartphones to engaging in social interactions. This remarkable stability in brain structure reflects an evolutionary stasis where our neural architecture hasn't drastically shifted, even as we've invented everything from the wheel to the internet. Imagine living in a world where the tools and technologies around you have changed profoundly, yet your brain has not. This raises intriguing questions about how our minds adapt and cope with new experiences while retaining the same core functions. While we have developed complex societies, our brains have essentially maintained a consistent framework for processing information, emotions, and connections. So as we marvel at our incredible advancements, let's also appreciate the timeless capabilities of the human brain. Hard to believe, but sheep outnumber people in the Faroe Islands. This stunning archipelago, located in the North Atlantic, boasts around 70,000 sheep compared to only 50,000 residents. This unique demographic situation shapes daily life for the Faroese, as sheep play an essential role in agriculture, providing meat, milk, and wool. The rugged landscape of these islands is ideal for sheep farming, allowing the animals to graze freely on lush grasses and cliffs. Every year, sheep herding remains a cherished tradition, and their wool is spun into beautiful clothing and textiles that reflect the culture of the locals. Furthermore, lamb is a staple in the traditional Faroes diet, enjoyed in various dishes. With such a significant number of sheep, they aren't just livestock, they're a vital part of the community's identity and economic stability. How fascinating is it that in this remote corner of the world, sheep hold such importance? Here's what actually happens when you exercise. After a good workout, you might notice that food tastes sweeter and more flavorful. Why is that? It turns out that exercising boosts your levels of a digestive enzyme called amylase. This enzyme helps break down carbohydrates, making your food taste even better. Plus, when you exercise, your body produces more saliva. Saliva is crucial for tasting food, as it carries flavor molecules to your taste buds. Not only that, but your heart pumps faster during exercise, increasing blood flow to those taste buds and enhancing your overall taste experience. So when you sit down for a meal after hitting the gym, your taste buds are working overtime, making that post-exercise snack or meal feel like a gourmet treat. Who knew working out could make food even more enjoyable? Give it a try next time. Get amazed by the incredible stoat's winter skills. This small but mighty terrestrial animal has a remarkable talent for thriving in snowy environments. Sporting a beautiful white winter coat, the stoat uses its breathtaking camouflage to blend seamlessly into the snow, making it nearly invisible to both prey and predators. As it swiftly navigates its frosty landscape, the stoat is not just looking to evade danger, it's also hunting for food. With keen eyesight and quick reflexes, it stalks its prey quietly, biding its time and assessing the perfect moment to strike. When ready, the stoat employs precise hunting techniques, landing swift and lethal bites to the base of the skull of its unfortunate victim, securing its next meal. This combination of speed, stealth, and skill makes the stoat a fascinating example of nature's survival strategies in harsh conditions. So the next time you see a snowy landscape, remember the stoat and its incredible abilities to thrive in the cold. How does it manage to survive such harsh winters? Did you know male brains are larger but less efficient? It's a fascinating fact that sparks curiosity about our minds. On average, the male brain measures about 10% larger than the female brain. You might think this size difference makes a major impact, but studies show that it's not the size that counts. In fact, research suggests that female brains tend to operate more efficiently. This efficiency means women often excel in verbal tasks and social cognition, while men may perform better in spatial tasks. So while males have bigger brains, it doesn't necessarily translate to superior functioning. This efficiency might be attributed to various factors, including differences in brain structure and connectivity. It raises intriguing questions about how gender influences thinking and learning. So next time you hear someone say larger brains are better, remember that efficiency plays a crucial role in how we think and interact with the world. What if I told you about leap seconds? Leap seconds are fascinating little adjustments that help keep our clocks in sync with the Earth's rotation. You might wonder why this is necessary, so let's break it down. The Earth doesn't spin at a perfectly steady speed. Factors like gravitational shifts or warming oceans can cause variations. This is where Coordinated Universal Time, the UTC, comes into play, which is the time standard used worldwide. To ensure that our clocks accurately reflect the time it takes for Earth to complete a full rotation, leap seconds are occasionally added. Imagine you're getting ready for an event, and you discover that time has shifted just a bit. While leap seconds may seem minor, they help avoid drift in our timekeeping systems, keeping everything from GPS functions to internet data transmissions running smoothly. Isn't it amazing how a second can make such a difference? Here's a wild fact about nautiluses. These fascinating creatures have been around for over 480 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving species on Earth. Imagine living in the ocean's depths long before the dinosaurs roamed the land. Nautiluses are unique because of their beautifully chambered shells, which not only offer protection, but also help them navigate the ocean by controlling buoyancy. As they fill different chambers with gas or water, they can rise or sink in the water column, allowing them to hunt or hide from predators. These living fossils provide scientists with invaluable insight into the history of marine life and evolution. By studying nautiluses, we learn about the Earth's distant past, when the seas teemed with strange creatures. How amazing is it that a species has survived through so many changes in our planet's history? Did you know Walmart employs more people than some countries? This retail giant holds the title as the largest private employer in the world, boasting over 2.3 million employees across the globe. To put that into perspective, this workforce is actually larger than the total population of entire nations like Latvia or Estonia. Walmart's massive hiring power reflects its vast reach, with stores and distribution centers in nearly every corner of the globe. From cashiers to supply chain managers, Walmart's diverse array of job roles offers opportunities for many. This not only impacts the employees' lives, but also shapes local economies, creating jobs in communities where Walmart operates. Moreover, the company's focus on low prices enables it to provide affordable goods for millions of customers. However, the scale of Walmart's employment raises questions about work conditions, employee benefits, and how large corporations influence the job market. With such a vast workforce, what do you think are the most significant challenges and benefits for employees working at Walmart?